Hello Leo, Lioness Intuition here, doing you guys' reading. So Leo, getting into your energy, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like a very collective reading. Now you guys know that I don't post collective reads on this channel, but it does feel very collective. Okay, the first thing they showed me when I was in meditation was a wrench, okay, and this wrench was slowly being opened and I felt this mass expansion energy. There's so much openness in space as the wrench is extending, right? Now, the way I interpret this message is that you're really broadening your horizons, your perspective, the way that you filter through the information that you receive, whether that's spiritual information, downloads, whatnot, emotional information, or just really real 3D physical information, right? There is a very broad mindset coming in really strongly with this. But as you slow it down, your brain. Thank you. With this expansioning energy, I definitely get the sense that there is a very real groundedness about your energy. So you're still allowing yourself to expand, but you're not allowing yourself to be swept up in this expansion, bringing you out of your groundedness, out of your centeredness, right? It feels really, really good. I do feel that like that's a collective energy. Whether your cards reflect the collective or not, we'll see. We'll work it out, okay? So getting into your cards, you have Crow Spirit, Co-Create with Spirit, came out in reverse, okay? And you also got Beaver Spirit, Lay a Solid Foundation, okay? With this energy here, I definitely feel like in the recent past there was some sort of event that transpired. Whatever this event was, it was perceived as a negative thing. Now, this event that you experienced, Leo, I feel like you've taken it on as a direct reflection of not having your manifestations or your desires coming to fruition, okay? Now, with Beaver Spirit coming out here as well, I definitely feel like Spirit is allowing you this opportunity to reflect on what created that instability within you, your instability surrounding your manifestations or your desires, okay? Because I definitely feel with these manifestations, these desires, you have been working at this for quite some time, okay? I do feel like you've made so much work, you've accomplished so much work, both inner work and external work, right? It feels like a very whole sort of concept, idea, work. I'm sure if that makes sense. Anyway. Okay, going back to this idea, but whatever this event was, it really shook you to the core, and for whatever reason you've taken on that negative thing as a direct reflection of self, when in reality it had nothing to do with you, okay? I just feel like whatever this event was, you were a witness to it, and there was the divine had no intention of making it reflect on you in any sort of way. You were simply just there at the time, but because of whatever energy you were feeling, you've taken this on, and now divine is allowing you this opportunity to really address the foundation within your inner work that needs addressing, okay? I do definitely feel like this is based on a belief. Yeah, a belief. There is some sort of belief that's being some sort of triggering. What is that? Snapped? Broken, thank you. There's some sort of belief in which you've built your foundation on prior to this event happening that has been broken through this event, okay, through you taking this on as a direct reflection of self, okay. The divine is giving you the opportunity to address that before moving forward with your foundations, with your manifestations, with your desires coming into fruition, okay. Whew. Sorry, I hope that, like, I don't know. I definitely feel like Spirit has been becoming more in control of these messages, channelings, whatever you want to chuck on that, right? Because we're all very capable of doing this. It really depends on yourself at the end of the day. Okay? So just bear with me while I work through this energy. Ooh, why does this card keep coming out for the... Wow, okay. So we have the Fool, Aries energy, and Aquarius. Yeah, really just getting the same message here, that you took on whatever you perceived negative in this event as a direct reflection of self when it really had nothing to do with you, right? I definitely feel like you just jumped over the deep end and took on this belief, this perception. When it wasn't a true reflection. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy. Yeah, I feel like this has caused you to become stagnant, doubtful, thank you. Doubtful in the way that you have been progressing, what it is that you've been trying to manifest and your desires. I'm just, I can't show you yet. Okay, any confirmations of that. Leo, I feel like you've taken, whatever this event was, you've taken it on so intensely that you've began doubting a lot of different aspects that you have recently cultivated within, right? I do feel like this is, yeah, from the beginning of 2020 energy, the beginning of the year, it was a shift. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Leo, I'm getting the energy very heavily that there was some sort of shift either at the end of last year, beginning of this year. But whatever the shift was, it really put you into a mindset where you really wanted to progress, and there was a lot of things that you needed to work on, and it was a self-awareness that these things, these beliefs, these attitudes, these behaviors, whatever it was really hindering you. So you made the conscious effort to start working on these things. Now with this event here, I feel like you've taken a step back and you're almost reverting back to the old ways of doing things. There's so much self-doubt and viewing the original decision you made and with that shift at the end or start of this year, around that time period, as a mistake, and everything you've done up until this point since that first original decision was a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's definitely testing your ability to overcome the uncertainty within, the uncertainty that's created within from external influences and events. Okay, again, Spirit is giving you the opportunity to really evaluate the belief that was broken from this event. Okay. Now we also have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. Someone's disconnected from some sort of hierarchy. This definitely feels workplace. I don't know, random message. That with the Hierophant being here in reverse, this stagnant energy that I feel from this event occurring has really caused that disconnect with your connection to the divine. I mean, we're always connected to the divine despite what we think or not. Okay, now you also have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. This feels good. This feels good. This definitely feels like overcoming whatever this belief is, whatever this mindset is surrounding this event that broke a belief. And then you have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy. You're being divinely guided through this period. Okay, whether you recognize it or not, you're definitely being divinely guided. Okay, you're being supported as you make your way within to really address whatever the broken belief is, right? The divine is trying to help you temper out your emotions and the way you perceive self since this event to allow you to continue building the foundations that you have been building up until this point of that shift, right? This is definitely a very pivotal moment for you. I'm getting heavy confirmations of that message. On the screen and shout and let it all out. Scream and shout and let it out. Say, oh, yo, yo, yo. Well, I haven't really, bitch. Sorry. I have no idea why that song came into my head. I actually have no idea. And guys, I'll link the song in the description below, or, well, just title the song, should I say. Now you have the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the Six of Wands in reverse, Leo energy. Wow. Why do I feel like you're perceiving this as a loss? Okay. Wow. I was not ready to hear that. Leo, there is a new opportunity coming in for you. Okay, it feels really good. But for whatever reason, I definitely get the sense that you're perceiving this new opportunity as a loss. Okay, yes, you are going to have to start again in some sort of way, but it is not a loss. Okay, it is definitely not a loss. It's giving you the opportunity to rebuild in a very 3D materialistic way. Yeah, okay, thank you. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is for you, this is definitely an opportunity that's going to lead to physical, materialistic abundance, okay? Whatever this is, it is definitely in alignment with who you are becoming, right? Since that shift period at the beginning of the year, up until this point, or up until you get through this belief issue, right? This is in alignment with where you were going, with what it is you've been trying to achieve for yourself, okay? There is a need to ask self why it's being perceived as a loss. I mean, yes, it's very clear that you're going to have to start again in some sort of way, but it's only on a very 3D materialistic restart. All the internal work is still there. You've accomplished so much. Okay, thank you. Okay, the issue is lacking physical things to show for the work that you have done. Okay. There's a need to self-validate to get through this. Wow, Leo. We went deep real quick. Real quick. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and clarify a little bit of this. I do want to look at the Hierophant and see what else they can let us know about this disconnect. And then that's, they're telling me disconnect with self. You're disconnected from yourself. Please clarify the Hierophant. Come on, cards. We don't play ball today. Please clarify the Hierophant for the Lioness. Please clarify the Hierophant for Leo. We can tell Leo about the Hierophant, please. Thank you. We have the Page of Swords. Ooh, I'm definitely getting a spiritual download. There is some sort of download that you receive. Please clarify the Hierophant. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. I feel like we've had this message before. I mean, not this exact message, but in the same variation. Interesting. This Queen of Pentacles very much feels like your environment, the people that you have been connecting with, the people who you share their environment with, right? Interesting. Okay. Okay, for some, I'm definitely getting the message that, again, Spirit is trying to help you through this, right? I really, truly feel for those who resonate with this message, it's almost like Spirit is holding your hand, and I would not be surprised if it feels like that for some, right, who are a little bit more sensitive than others, but, you know, no hate, no shade, it is what it is. For others of you, I definitely get the sense that this environment, these people that you have been connecting with, right, have been enabling you in your bad behaviors, and I feel like that your download is really reflective of that. Interesting. Let's see what else wants to come out before we move forward. Tell me more about the Hierophant. In reverse for the Leos. Thank you. We have the Three of Swords, Libra energy. I feel like you take on a lot which is said to you, Leo, in this environment. For some, I feel like you take on what is said to you within this environment, right? And it causes you to feel split within yourself. For others of you, again, I feel that enabling energy, whoever you're connecting with within this environment, or with, or whether they all have the same baseline beliefs, opinions, morals, behaviors, all of that kind of stuff, right? I definitely feel like they keep you in a state where it feels like you're broken. And I don't mean that in like, yeah, it just feels like brokenness. It's almost like they benefit more from a fragile Leo. Like literally, that's how it feels. Like, oh my God. Okay, let's move forward. I don't want to spend that energy too much longer. So let's go ahead and look at the Ace of Pentacles. I know it's going to be different for a lot of you, but let's just see if we can give some of y'all some good news. Something to look forward to, yeah, definitely. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles for Leo. Please tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles for Leo. Please tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles for Leo. I'm not taking those. Can we do jumping cards? Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles for Leo, please. Thank you. Well, Spirit is very clear on that. Very, very clear. It is definitely different for everyone, but you're going to have forward movement. You are going to be successful. You're being guided out of this energy, out of this environment, whatever it is for you, right? And once you really address the inner work, the broken belief, whatever it is, this progression is fast, and you will receive the Ace of Pentacles. Again, it's going to be different for everyone, and it's going to be perceived as having to start again, but it's really not, Leo. It's really not. Okay, you have to learn how to self-validate. Self-validate is coming in really, really strongly. Yeah. Self-validate. 100%. 100%. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, Libra energy, the Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy, and the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Again, I just feel like you're going to need to have to validate yourself, having self-validation, right? Recognizing your own worth and validating that as you move forward to building a physical solid foundation that is very much representative of the solid foundation that you have built within. Okay? It feels really good. It feels really, really good. Okay, Leo. Although there is no physical thing that you can touch, feel, smell, all of that sort of stuff, to show for the inner work that you have accomplished, you have done a lot, Leo. I can feel it. I can definitely sense that with that shift at the beginning of the year. Okay? You've done a lot. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see what I feel like this is self, relationship with self. Yeah. Yep. Changing the relationship you have with yourself. Okay? Bringing it into a space that is healthy. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to focus on in relation to the spread, please. What would you like Leos to focus on in relation to the spread, please? What would you like Leo to focus on in relation to the spread, please? Not taking those, that's way too many. We have change. Okay? I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movements. Continue. Thank you. So, the Divine really wants you to focus on continuing to make changes. Okay? Again, really addressing the broken belief from this event and making the necessary changes in order to help you progress forward and move towards the physical reflection of what you are trying to cultivate internally, okay? So Leo, this is a really good reading. I mean, it's got ups and downs like everything, but you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely, positively fine. You'll get through it. Okay, Leos? So until next time, I'll see you later.